Day 6 of our tour of the Florida Nature Coast brings us back to Weeki Wachee State Park, but this time via land. In addition to the amazing kayaking and paddling which we had experienced the day prior, Weeki Wachee State Park offers a beautiful beach, nature trails and exhibits, a water park, and even a live mermaid show. So come along with us as we explore the park, learn about the wildlife, swim in the crystal clear waters, and of course, check out the famous Weeki Wachee Mermaids. And stick around to the end as we'll show you some great local spots to visit for food, drinks, and relaxation following your day in Weeki Wachee State Park.
We made it to Weeki Wachee and we got our tickets to the mermaid show. Drinking coffee before Mermaid.
The Weeki Wachee main entrance can be accessed just past the fountain under the Weeki Wachee sign. Here you can purchase your tickets to the park, which include access to the mermaid show, as well as all your mermaid accessories.
Yeah.
We arrived early on our visit and found the park to be mostly empty, but we soon discovered that we were in the company of a few of the park's full-time residents.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know the peacock was back there.
We enjoyed watching this male peacock show off its bright, beautiful feathers, and soon learned that the park is home to several more of the free roaming birds.
After showing off its beautiful feathers, it decided to jump up on this roof.
On our visit, we also got to see female peacocks, a white peacock, and even a baby peacock.
Hi! Does it have a name yet?
Frank or Frankie?
Frank. Yeah? You like that? Frankie?
He said it's a year till they know the sex, so they gotta name it a unisex name.
Oh, Frank or Frankie? You're cute!
After the cuteness overload that was the baby peacock experience, we set off to explore some more of the park.
So there's a little more here at Weeki Wachee than we realized, but not everything is open right now. We won't be able to go down the water slides, but we should be able to swim, snorkel, and watch the mermaid show. I think we're gonna go check out where the ranger experience is and also where you'd hop on the wilderness river cruise if it were going right now.
Oh.
So here's where you'd get on the wilderness cruise if it were running. Not everything has reopened since COVID, so this is one of the things that we're not going to be able to do today because it's not yet up and going again. And just next to the wilderness cruise is the Ranger Experience and Tranquility Trail. The trail is to the right and the wilderness exhibit is to the left.
Which way are we going?
Let's go down Tranquility Trail.
After a trip down Tranquility Trail, we made our way to the Discovery Center, where we found this mama and baby turtle, a couple of corn snakes, and this cute baby alligator.
See you later, Gator.
So we just learned that there's over 600 springs in Florida. This map here definitely doesn't show all of them, but it seems to show the major ones. And so far in this trip, we've visited this area, Homosassa Springs, which is this little dot right here. And this one doesn't have Three Sisters, but it does have Kings Bay, which is right by Three Sisters, where we were a couple days ago. And then it has Weeki Wachee, which is right here. But as you can see, the vast majority of the springs in Florida are actually quite a bit to the north of us, up in north central Florida and in the Panhandle. So someday we'll have to make a longer road trip and try to visit a bunch of them.
After finishing up at the Discovery Center, we made our way back down the Tranquility Trail towards the Mermaid Theater, where our show was only minutes away.
Show here at Weeki Wachee, and we wanted to talk about the legend of the mermaids that were here. So King Neptune had a daughter, and she was so beautiful they named her Wondrous, and they said she was too beautiful for the sea, so they set out to find the perfect place for Mermaid Wondrous, and ultimately they found the springs here at Weeki Wachee, and that's why the mermaids are here.
The time had finally come to see the famous Weeki Wachee Mermaids, so we made our way into the Mermaid Theater.
The mermaids, can I hear you? Are you ready for a mermaid show today?
While awaiting the main attraction, visitors are treated with videos of historical mermaid shows, which we learned to date back all the way to October of 1947.
The time is now, and I gotta go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show!
We were immediately impressed with the show and the performers' incredible abilities to perform underwater feats, including synchronized swimming and dancing, and even eating and drinking underwater. Visitors may be surprised to find that the show is also very educational, providing a history of the springs and some of its famous visitors, as well as what we can do to help preserve the threatened ecosystem. We found it particularly interesting that Elvis had visited the mermaids back in 1961 while filming Follow That Dream in nearby Yankeetown, which we had learned about just a couple days prior while filming episode 3 of our Nature Coast series. Another interesting fact was that the site was owned and operated by the American Broadcasting Company from 1959 through 1984, long before it was eventually purchased by the state of Florida and made into a state park in 2008. We also found it fascinating that Weeki Wachee was one of Florida's most popular attractions prior to the arrival of Disney World in 1971, which nearly caused it to be shut down.
So we just finished watching the mermaid show, and it was really cool. Where else in the world can you watch mermaids breathing underwater? We don't know. This is the only place we know of. But the mermaids have inspired us to take a dip in the spring, so we'll see you over there. During our visit, the whole park isn't quite reopened yet, so Buccaneer Bay is open for the beach area and swimming, but the rides are still not open. Right now, they're only open on the weekend. So this is the spring area that the mermaids perform in. This is what it looks like above ground. And that white building is where we were just at to watch the show.
While the entrance fee to the park does include access to the mermaid show, time slots do fill up quickly, so you should plan to arrive early if you hope to catch a show. After a few minutes of acclimating to the 72-degree water, it was time to swim.
Ready?
Are you ready?
I don't know. It's hot out here, but the water still feels pretty cold. Alright. Skylar's already out there swimming. I guess I will go under. Alright. 1, 2, 3. once you get used to the water, it's not bad, right?
After having a blast swimming and jumping into the springs, we spent some time relaxing on the beach and discussing our next move. And that led us just a few miles southwest to the Hernando Beach Tropical Grill. The Tropical Grill is an old Florida-style tiki bar located at the rear of the Hernando Beach Marina. The Tiki Bar offers plenty of outdoor seating with great waterfront views, as well as a menu featuring an abundance of seafood selections at very reasonable prices. We wasted little time ordering the blackened grouper sandwich and the scallop and shrimp skewer.
A blackened grouper sandwich with upgraded onion rings. Skylar got the scallop and shrimp skewer. That looks good too. Alright.
Alright, what?
You gonna try one of your skewers? Okay, you got it. Yeah, look at that thing.
Delicious scallop. You better have one.
Oh God, yeah.
Looks like you're good onion rings.
Yeah. I like these.
After the late but much needed lunch, we were ready to escape the late afternoon heat, and we found the perfect place to do it less than 20 minutes to the south at Craft Life Brewery. We immediately found Craft Life to be a great place to hang out with some friendly dogs and cats. And it just happens to turn out that it's a pretty awesome place for drinking beer too. While we really enjoyed our flight, we have to give a shout out to the owner of Craft Life Brewery for giving us a sample of the Hot Date Gone Sour, a beer that combines the flavors of habanero peppers and dates. If you're like us, you may find the combination to seem rather strange, but we both absolutely loved it and agreed we'd gladly return to Craft Life for that beer alone. After the delicious and refreshing break from the heat, we were ready to head back to the water for sunset, and fortunately, Sam's Beach Bar was just a 6-minute ride away. We arrived at Sam's less than an hour before sunset, and as we had feared, the place was absolutely packed. Thankfully, Sam's is located right next to a nice waterfront park where visitors can easily kill some time while waiting for some seats to open up. And as luck would have it, 2 sunset view seats quickly opened up at the waterfront Tiki Bar. We enjoyed a couple cold drinks as we eagerly awaited sunset and an order of nachos. And the humongous order of sunset nachos turned out to be the perfect way to cap off yet another amazing day of exploring the Florida Nature Coast. If you're interested in seeing more of our tour of the Nature Coast, the Gulf beaches, or other Florida content, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn the notifications on. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching!
I got that fish jumping.
Mullet and sunset.